You're joking, right?
Well, I'm trying to be hopeful. I'm trying to be optimistic about that.
Well, I guess you're too young to be a little pessimistic like me. The fucking things I see out there, people are stupid.
Starting right on a cough, of course.
Wow. So what is today, Bronny?
That was the right one. It's our 1 year anniversary. What is it called?
It's 1 year, full 1 year of the podcast.
This is the 52nd episode of the podcast, which means we've been doing this for
Is that crazy?
For a year. You distracted me with kiss each other. I was trying to think of something funny to respond to that, and there was nothing because I'm not funny.
That is great. That's a major accomplishment, Bronny.
Major.
Seriously. Good job.
Good job. Congrats.
You're weird, Bronny. Isn't he weird? He's like, good job. Good job.
I'm your son. That's bullying.
Get over it.
So we've got Bryce with us for this episode as well. Oh my God. Oh fuck. This is going to be horrible. Jesus Christ. Stop. Also, Bryce, what are you doing?
I don't know. It's like when someone says lice, it like makes your head itch.
Also, Bryce, can I when you're ready, can I put my dinner order in, or do you want to come back and get drinks first? Because he looks like a waiter or a valet.
Here's 20. Park my car up front.
What are you talking about?
We're wearing blazers. We're wearing jackets because we thought, it's our year special.
Do me a favor. Give me a good seat.
Okay, we've made the joke 3 times already.
That was a bad one.
Yeah, a lot more. Oh, it only took Bronson a year to learn the fucking buttons.
It took me a year, but I got it, guys.
Proud of you.
They say you got to devote a year to something, or 10,000 hours, whatever the fuck that is.
It's way more than
than a year. It's like 10 years. But anyways, Bryce is trying to do the math.
Not even close, Bronson. There's more than there's 72 hours is 3 days.
Right, but Bryce, you're not devoting 24 hours a day to doing a thing.
I'm in the middle of this shit.
Okay,
literally.
so we
I'm hot
are
already
officially.
with the fucking jacket on.
I'm dripping.
Jackets will be coming up for 5 minutes. They're coming up for.
Yeah, but then we're gonna have the big pit stains.
Just you.
Just you, Bryce. Just you.
Fuck.
Oh, it's really fucking happening.
Okay, so we are doing. We're recording 2 full hours today, and we're doing our Patreon episode right after. Like, we're rolling right into it. We're going to keep the party going into the Patreon. So you guys are listening to episode 52, but then we're going to keep this whole fiesta going for the Patreon. So if you're interested in that, it'll be patreon.com.
You better sign up.
Patreon.com/DaddyIssuesPod, and you'll get the full 2-hour episode.
Be a nice anniversary gift if they did, wouldn't it?
An anniversary gift to us.
Correct.
Give us your money to help.
To you.
Give us your money.
Yeah.
Because we've been doing this for a year.
Yeah.
Good salesmanship, Ronnie.
But it has been a year. That's pretty crazy. Bryce, what are you doing?
It's unbelievable.
We should kick Bryce out.
It's been a good year. It has been a good year.
It's been a great year.
It really has been a good year.
Maybe the best year in my life.
Well, that's nice to hear. What about yours?
I think so.
Bro?
Yeah.
Good.
I would think so.
I just like the last year has been like the most change in my life, but all positive.
Yep. All
the
good
podcast,
stuff.
moving back to Florida.
Getting you an apartment.
Yeah, well, I had an
Miami.
apartment in LA.
I would say past 6 months are up there for best 6 months ever.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, yours are special. You just started your life, like your
Yeah.
real life as an adult.
A lot of change, a lot of weird new things, but a lot of good new things.
What's your corporate title? What's your business title?
Corporate administrator.
What does responsibilities mean?
It's a good question.
People at Bryce's company don't even know what Bryce does.
It's like Office Space. I just do nothing.
Right.
They just pay me.
That's the best job ever. But yeah, it has really been a great year. Did you ever think that 52 weeks ago we would be still doing podcasting and doing it at the level we're doing it?
No, not at all. Not at all. Great. Good one.
I remember you guys called me on the first episode and said like, oh, we're doing the podcast, but you never told me there was a podcast. So I thought it was one of Dad's weird jokes. And you guys talked about like random stuff, and I think you got like 7 listeners,
Probably.
And you're like, "This is so amazing! We got 7 listeners."
Oh yeah, we were like, "Who are these listeners?" Because we only knew that we were listening.
And we had one from Africa that stayed with us.
Yeah, we had a Kenyan listener from the beginning.
Yeah, if you're out there, buddy, get out of the bush and start listening.
Also, if he's listening, never mind. You said
He's
get out of the
listening.
bush and start listening, but
Correct.
if he's been okay, whatever.
You know what I meant.
No, not
Get
really.
out of the bush. He's just sitting in a ficus.
He's actually like in a city.
To daddy issues.
He actually is like a wealthy man in Kenya, but he just sits in a bush to listen.
Our baby's
Yeah.
deep into the bush. Oh, fuck me.
I'm dripping sweat.
Yeah.
Drenched.
Are we taking the jackets off now?
Yeah.
All right,
Jackets
off.
are coming off.
We're going on a quick break.
I look pretty good, honestly.
I'll
but
get
you're
my
taking
car.
What?
I was going to say you're taking real long with my car there, buddy.
Nah.
All right, jackets are coming off.
Is this going to get cut? Because
No. We don't cut.
Much better. Much better.
can you help me, please?
But yeah, I definitely, I mean, thanks to everyone listening, we've been able to do this for a year. Like I think we probably would have stopped after 20 episodes if we didn't have the fans that we have. Don't you agree?
Yes, for all joking aside, even though we're here with my boys joke busting chops, it is really nice. We thank all our listeners and our viewers, and none of this, I mean, we're going to be serious for a moment, but none of this would be possible without you guys and the loyalty
Not at all.
and the continued support and the DMs, the ideas, the stuff you send us, you guys telling your friends, the paid Patreon members, which, all you guys have helped us really grow significantly and has changed Bronson's life and my life. And it's been a great thing. And we really, from the bottom of our hearts, really, really, really thank you. And we look forward to another great year. And if we can double or triple it, it'll be, it's unlimited what we can do. We can start touring.
That would be awesome.
Which a lot of people want us to do. We just
That's a goal for next year, the podcast.
right, to start doing tours. We are doing a meet and greet, right? Or greet
In
meet,
Miami.
whatever you call it.
Meet and greet.
In Miami in a couple of weeks. So this is really, we love you guys. We appreciate you. Just like you value our authenticity, we appreciate your loyalty and your sincerity and authenticity as well. And we thank you. Right, Bronny Boo?
Absolutely. And we appreciate you guys like just sticking with us for a year. I mean, like the show, like we don't plan much stuff. And so like sometimes we change up the format of the show. We just kind of do whatever we want to do. And the fact that
that's what they like.
the fact that everyone still wants to listen is great. I mean, I'm sure
it means a lot.
There's
and
some
we
people
like
that
how,
don't,
and we feel that we're helping certain people, and that also means a lot. But yeah, so here we are a year. This is gonna be a lot of fun. We got some good shit going on today. Ron's got some great topics. We're gonna talk about the fatherly advice. We're gonna talk about that as well. And it's gonna be a good 2 hours.
Yeah.
Well, good hour for the regular, good 2 hours for the Patreon.
right. Totally. So I thought we'd play
Bryce.
Did the Dolphins lose?
They scored a field goal.
Me.
Game's over. Field goal.
Yeah.
Dolphins.
field
side.
goal.
Field goal.
Yeah. You said field goal. Okay. Sorry.
Carry on.
He gets so annoyed so fast.
Because I know exactly what I said, and I said exactly what I was supposed to say, so I don't need you fucking correcting me.
Well, you guys heard.
Oh, here we
can
go.
go back.
Sometimes I drop my letters.
So now you admit that you.
No, sometimes not this time.
I thought we'd play a game.
Not playing a game with you.
I'm going to win this game.
Dick.
Yeah, you don't want to play because you think we'll beat you. It's actually not a game to win or lose. I thought we'd play a game which would be fun.
I'm not drinking.
Great, you don't have to. The game is called Truth or Drink. And so the whole point of the game is that we're going to ask each other questions, and you either have to tell the truth, or if you don't want to answer, then you have to take a
But
shot.
are they going to be really crazy? You can't do crazy. Be very
Then
careful.
you don't have to answer. You take a shot if you don't want to answer.
Or just don't do either.
No, but that's the game.
Oh, yeah. There's a
no
third
law.
caveat called bitch. It's truth, drink, or bitch.
Yeah.
What is that?
Tequila.
Ugh.
But these are baby shots.
Can I
And
get something else?
but also,
I'll do
go get
water.
something. No, but the thing is,
Gin.
the whole point of this game
Goes,
is
I'll do water.
you don't have to.
I know what I said.
If you don't want to take a sip of alcohol, just answer every question.
I understand the game, but
Right,
if I
so
don't
you don't
want
have
to
to
fucking
drink.
answer your question.
But Dad, this is the podcast.
Okay, I know it's a
You're,
podcast.
you're not. So you're just not going
Who
to play.
signed
along
that?
with
Is there a
anything.
sign? Is that a sign? That's the way
No,
it
it's
comes.
the barrel.
No, it's just the
that's
made
fancy.
by Juan Dobel.
Tequila's fucking nasty. And I don't really want to drink, so go ahead.
You don't have to drink.
Who makes the questions up?
I wrote down so people sent us in questions. Don't read
Okay.
it. People sent us, our listeners
let's
on
play.
Instagram sent us in questions.
Great. Let's
so there are
play. How
questions.
many questions?
I think I have like 10 total.
Fine.
There are questions that that are for you to ask us, and there are questions for us to ask you, and then there are some that all of us have to answer.
All right, might not
That's
be
how it is.
appropriate, but I'm gonna.
Right, but then you don't. But then you just take a drink.
No, I'm gonna control it. Go ahead.
What do you mean you're going to control it?
Go ahead. You'll see.
I don't know what he means. I really don't want to drink tequila, dude.
Go get
So
it.
go
Go
get
get something else. There's a whole liquor cabinet.
Can I smell it?
It actually smells pretty good. It doesn't smell horrible.
No,
Go get something else then.
it's a nice bottle.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a second. I
What are you
can't. I
getting?
can't.
What are you going to get?
I don't know. Like, mom had a bottle of Hendrix out there.
You're going to do shots of gin.
Jimi Hendrix.
Times have been tough.
All right. While Bryce is gone. Nope. I have the water.
These are also such baby shots.
Doesn't matter. They're nasty looking.
Yeah, but then so you just answer every question.
That's enough.
Okay.
If I decide to have a shot.
I think we should start with a shot.
Nope.
To toast to a year.
I don't like this shit. I don't want to fucking drink Sunday afternoon either. It's nasty. It smells. It's nasty. Why don't I just have a shot of water?
It's not.
But that's my go-to drink. That's the goat of all drinks.
This is like old, when you're celebrating something since the dawn of time. People have done Bryce doing gin and Coke.
What are you gonna do with it? Mix
No.
it.
That's too nice of gin. You're not going to do shots of that. That's like expensive ass gin.
And who bought that? Me?
Yeah.
No, go use your.
That's
own money.
Monkey 47 gin. That's like an $80 bottle. Flex.
Price. Pussy.
So do something
let's
else.
move it on. Let's move.
Yeah,
it
come on, Bryce.
Come on. I know my throat's so scratchy. All right. So what's my first question?
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, Bloom Gin.
Yeah. Fitting.
Well, you tell me. We after a year we got a sponsorship that we are now making.
We have our own.
We're making our own gin. See, Bloom Gin.
That would be sick. That's like the thing now. Every celebrity has their own.
So why don't we do that?
Have our own.
I'll run the company.
You drink all the profits.
Also, gin would be. Why would we do gin? We would do
And what is
tequila.
gin really?
Gin is liquor, but it's made from like botanical, so it's like juniper berries and all that
Oh, it
stuff.
smells nice.
Yeah, I think you'd actually like it.
Is this more?
Gin
like,
is really like complex
It tastes
tasting.
like pepper almost.
Like it's really. Whoa, that's just doing it straight from the bottle. You're not gonna like it. I hate gin.
Blech.
Yeah, gin's medicine. Gin literally tastes like medicine to me.
That tastes like going to a dentist.
Yes, I told you. I warned you.
Did you hear the noise?
That was like a comic. Like
It was like when Zerai pulled the noodle out of her esophagus.
That's disgusting.
no, gin is that's way worse than this.
That's
Dad.
disgusting.
No, I kinda
I
like
need some Di Serono on. Put that Di Serono
Do you
there
want
with
Di
it.
Serono?
Oh wait, we'll do Di Serono shots for you.
Oh man, that's fucking
Do you want me to
nasty.
go grab
Let
Di
me-
Serono?
Let me taste this. That's fucking.
No, you're gonna hate that.
No, you won't. You
wait,
won't
wait.
hate this.
I'm not joking. There's no reason why anyone ever liked that.
Gin is one of the worst.
Don't put your mouth on it.
You just put your mouth on it.
It's my mouth. Remember what he was with 2 weeks
Yeah,
ago?
no, that's fine.
What, the black chick?
No. Oh! That's worse than that.
I told you.
No, it's not.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, man, 1 minute. That's fucking.
Okay, we'll get
Let
you
me
Di
go get Di
Serono.
Serono.
Bryce, hurry up. Go get Di Serono. Ew.
Diet Coke is so good. Oh, that's the worst. Here, throw this shit out. Throw this out.
Here, I'll just.
You're gonna drink that? You have a serious fucking problem.
I actually enjoy the taste of it.
I didn't even want it in that cup.
What do
No,
you mean you don't
that's
even want it in
atrocious.
that cup?
I don't want
Oh, your
that.
Di Serono?
That's fucking nasty. That's called gin?
This is tequila.
Tequila. Oh my
That's
God.
gin.
Is that where the worm is?
In some tequilas, yeah, there's a worm, but I've never seen a worm tequila. That's like not a thing anymore. Okay, so this 10 minutes of this episode is just us preparing for the game.
I'm gonna puke from one sip. I need a drink. I mean,
Di Serono.
I need a little cup.
Here.
Oh fuck. Oh, you're gonna put.
See, that's tasty to me, actually.
I need this on the rocks.
No. We're just doing a shot.
It's just like dessert liqueur.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not. I'm right on.
So Dad's drinking Di Serono right now.
That. That's some good shit, honestly.
Cake.
That smells very good, but it's also a bitch drink.
Wait, you're taking this one. I'm taking the clean
Okay, so
one.
let's start off with a drink, a shot. Just to cheers to a year.
1 minute. Di Serono, but warm Di Serono.
You can't Figure the cat back.
No, it's screws.
Dad's already drunk.
No, it's screws. It's screws on that.
I'll drive you home.
By the
All
way,
right, Bryce, hurry up.
that's a big fucking.
I know it's too. I didn't mean to.
Oh, that smells. It does smell good.
It does.
Look at that. That's a less than a.
It's a
thimble.
drink. It's a alcohol for people who can't handle alcohol.
It's nice.
All right, 2 a year. Congrats,
And to another year.
and to everyone listening. This
To all of you.
This cheers is for you as well. So raise a glass.
Wait,
if you're listening at home.
And and to you guys. And I love spending my time with you guys. It's been great. We've gotten closer. And I look forward to more great times and memories. Love you guys.
And to the next year.
Word up.
Cheers.
Oh, I drank so much tequila last night.
Even that.
Last night, Dan took a shot at the bar. Like it was.
Who's Dan?
His friend. Don't give him last names. Whatever. It's fine.
actually-
It's
it's not
it's
a
not
dick.
actually.
He's not a dick. He's a nice
And-
guy.
Good one.
And he like goes like this. He's like, and I was like, "Are you okay?" And I saw like throw up start to come out of his mouth, and everyone in the bar was like, "Go, go, go!" And then we like shoved him straight into the bathroom.
Frank. I'm not
Yeah.
going to name last names.
Franco.
One of my friends, who I've known forever. He's not like the going out type. He rarely goes out. He's just like that's not his thing. But I convinced him to come out with us last night in Miami, and me and my friends were like, we're gonna have a chill night, you know. And we went out and drank, but it wasn't like usually what we do. Like we got home at 3 instead of 6. You know, it was like a chill night. And Frank kept up with us, but we were having a chill night. But for Frank, it was like crazy. This morning, I walked downstairs and he's sitting on the couch just like this. I'm like, Frank, you all right? He goes, he was so dead. And then the whole car ride home from Miami, the hour back to Boca, he's dead silent. We pull into the driveway and he goes, oh, and he burst the
Not
car
on
door
my
open
property, not on my
and goes to the neighbor's yard and pukes in the front yard of the neighbors at 11 a.m.
So next door to us?
That one. Next door to that one.
Yeah, the yard's not that good, the grass. But he didn't puke on mine.
Nope. He
Wow.
ran out. He held it in. He was a trooper. He held it in until
Frank,
we got
I
home.
appreciate it, bro. Thank you.
It's nasty.
Okay, so let's start. We're playing Truth or Drink. These questions came from our listeners. So let's start out with one that we all should answer.
Are you gay, Bronson? Truth or drink?
So the first,
Watch your thing behind you.
Let's do this one. So we'll all answer. I guess I'll ask it, and then you two answer it, and then you ask it, and then we'll answer it.
Well, you can answer it, too.
Right? No, we'll all do it. But like, what is something that I do that annoys you? That you don't like? We'll start off easy, and then
I
we'll
don't
work.
want to say that because then
What? No, then take a drink if you don't want to say it.
How much time do we have?
That's the point of this game. We're going to ask questions. If you don't want to answer them, you take a drink. It's easy. It's an easy out.
Take a drink, Dad. He's your son.
What's something that I do that you don't
It's
like?
pretty fucked up if you say something you don't like.
Oh yeah, reverse like I was gonna so work, you stupid fuck. What's something that you do that annoys me
That you don't like.
that I don't like is when you make a. Well, you said old people, like you get so literal. I fucking hate that. Like,
Yeah,
you
fair
know
enough.
generally what I'm talking about.
Fair enough.
I'm like, old people don't do that. I'm like, well, old people don't do that? You really mean old people? Because I'm sure there are some people, if you went around and search high and low, that not old people. Well, you know what I mean, generally, Bron? No, but you said all. Yeah, that I fucking hate. And
Okay.
as for you,
Got it.
you don't know a fucking thing I hate about you? I can't
He's
fucking
going
say it.
off now.
Yeah, you go, I know, my bad. My bad, Dad. Sorry, my bad.
Apologizing.
No.
I hate that you owned
I
up
hate
to
your
your mistakes.
No, it's the my bad. Like you're like, really? Of course, just fucking do it. Or I got to ask you 3 times to do something that should have been done the first time.
Okay,
I
let's
fucking
see.
hate that.
Mine for you two would be kind of the same for Bryce. Like Bryce purposely does things and then plays it off like, oh, sorry.
Dude, my bad.
And it's
my
like,
bad.
no, Bryce, you knew what the fuck you were doing.
Right.
Don't be
that
lazy.
doesn't alleviate it.
Right.
Say my bad.
Yeah.
I know it's your fucking
I agree.
bad.
That's
I
the
didn't
same
do
for
it. You
Bryce.
fucking did it. Don't tell me my bad. Just fucking don't do it.
And then,
All right. My bad, guys. I'm sorry.
and then for you, Dad, I guess
Choose your words
one
carefully.
thing,
You need money.
one thing that you do that annoys me, but it's like in a funny way, but it does annoy me, is you. Dad goes, choose your words carefully. You need money. I didn't even process that until just now. It's like a funny annoying, but it does annoy me. It's
okay,
like, why do you
it's
do
okay.
this? You always need my confirmation, and it's just me. You don't do it to anyone else in the family. You go,
Don't feel it. Don't agree.
no, like you don't do it with Bryce.
Don't agree.
Do you agree with?
Wait, watch this. Don't agree. Do I, Bronny?
No, but like you always go. If we're driving, you're like, wow, look at that awesome car, right, Bron?
Oh, I don't mean it like that. I don't know
But
why I
only
do that
to
with
me.
you. Yeah, I
we
guess
were
'cause
we were just watching the Dolphin game. You're like, this is a crucial play, huh, Bron? And it's like, Why do you
Bronson's like,
need
I don't
me
know
to
this sport.
Why do you need me to qualify everything you're saying? No, it's a
just
nice
like
thing.
hanging out thing, but I don't really feel like when I say it, it's more like habit than
But
really
it's
need
just to me, like we were even when we were in LA. Remember we were driving around and you're like,
The
we were
other-
driving around with the whole
Look at that.
family,
I
and you're
said-
like, wow, look at that house, Bron, and they're like, what about us? What about us?
I don't value their opinion the same way. I'm sorry, my bad.
So like,
Bryce, my bad.
That's why I think it's like a funny thing, and it's actually nice,
It
but
is
it is
a funny
annoying
thing.
because
Okay.
it's like, why do I always
Okay.
need? Because there's so many times I find myself going, oh yeah, Dad, yeah.
Bryce, not bad. A year, right, Bryce? I'm gonna use you now for an hour. Go ahead.
Okay, so what about yours, Bryce?
I guess maybe hanging with you the past year or so, living in the house.
Yeah.
Like you become my
I
buddy.
think
Right.
it's when it's not like he doesn't even know he's saying.
Right.
it.
It's
called
like they
subconscious.
say when you're in a group and you're laughing.
You look
This
at
is like
the
a
person.
subconscious thing that they say, like psychologists say, if you're laughing in a group, you subconsciously look to the person that you care about the most in the group to see if they're also laughing first, like to share the moment with them.
I just think it's been home. We'd be like my buddy hanging out.
Okay.
But now I'm gonna change it. Now you fuck. Go ahead.
For me, Bronson.
Oh, and you need more money, so you better choose your words real carefully.
Bronson's would be what pisses me off the most.
And you live with him. Be very careful.
I'll do like roommate stuff, I guess, because that's an easy one.
Probably that, like when I get annoyed when I don't eat.
Yeah, he like.
Oh, that annoys me too.
That's what I was
That's
thinking.
a
That's what I was
big
thinking.
one.
He said, you hit like you have a wall.
He gets
He's
Snickers
a wall.
hangry.
No matter what it is, he could, even if we go out and he ate dinner and he's having fun, if one thing happens and he's like, you know what, I want to go home, it's like done. There's no convincing.
There's
him.
no convincing.
Not that bad though. And then dad's. Okay.
Pretend you got to think. Of it. Yeah.
No, you're very sensitive. I
Very.
think.
That's true.
And I think not. I mean, that's okay.
I am not.
But I think you're very sensitive in the manner of like, if you get made fun of, which we make fun of you a lot,
So that's annoying to you?
you're like, oh, really?
Because
Well,
you
and
dish
then-
and you can't take. I think that's
yes.
what's annoying. You love dishing, but you're not good at taking.
Is it his turn? Is that,
All right, let's move. This was a long answer, so let's. We have a lot of.
was this?
We have a lot more
You
questions
know what I
to
hate?
get to.
You know what's annoying about Bronson?
You know what I fucking hate? Bronson. Fucking hate Bronson.
No,
Dad laughed way too hard at that. That was like, ha, 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 ha.
no. And Bronson's like, you know, Bryce, tell me what annoys you about me, and Bronson answers.
All right, let's move on to the next one. This is another one for all of us.
He fucking answers for you. It's terrible.
Have you ever said?
He decorated your place. You have no insight. He even decorated
Okay.
your room. You have no insight on that. There's no saying.
Okay, wait. That's pulling shit up.
See, you're offended. You're sensitive.
Dad's gonna go. Stop.
Dude, just grab my
That
balls.
just touched my dick
did not
for
touch-
no reason.
Go ahead.
Have you ever sent nudes?
Sent nudes? No.
Really? You
Really?
never have. You've never sent a naked picture of yourself.
All my
I have.
life, and I don't even. That's
answer
like
for me is yes.
I think it's a stupid thing. I think it's a generational thing. Your thing to do.
You and Mom have never exchanged
And-
nudes.
no.
I don't
And-
want to know
Shut
that,
the
but
fuck up, Bronson.
And
This is the thing I least like about you.
And you put that shit out there, and you never get it back.
have you?
Wow, of your face with your nude.
Well,
I saw that video of
I'm
you
not
jumping.
like-
Remember that video of him jumping?
I've seen nudes of Bryce.
Wait, have you?
Well,
Wait,
I sent you guys a nude once.
remember the video of him jumping
No,
in the
like
bed
I'm talking about like a sexual picture.
Yes.
with your face in your body?
I have.
No,
Don't
to-
ever do that.
to
Mistake.
girlfriends. To
Mistake.
girl-
Are they your girlfriends now?
No.
Big mistake.
Big mistake. Huge.
That's
You can
gonna.
send nudes if you know you're gonna get married.
Yeah.
No.
Only send nudes to your
Okay,
wife.
all right, not too bright.
You've never sent a naked
I
picture of yourself.
answered your
That's shocking.
That's Dad's new slogan. Okay, all right,
Okay.
not too bright.
Next one. This applies for all of us. Have you ever caught someone in the family having sex? Have you ever like walked in on someone having sex?
Don't say because it's probably gonna be us, which would be
No,
bad.
but that's what.
No,
That's
you have to. Mom would be mortified.
If you don't want to answer, then drink.
Then you better drink. Which means,
If that's forcing me to drink, I've never walked into you guys, but I've heard you having sex before. And
okay, done. You can never.
Madon.
Done. That's a bad question. Mom's gonna hear it. Mom's gonna feel very uncomfortable.
Bryce, tell your
Stop.
story.
I'm never gonna have
I've never-
sex ever
I've
again
never
with your
caught
mother.
Okay, tell Burke's story.
I'd rather drink.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you to stop. Seriously,
gonna drink
because
on-
this is
on this
it's gonna be a problem for Mom. I'm not joking.
No,
drink. Do
Just
not tell your story.
I'm
Have
telling
you
the story
caught
with
any of us
Bryce.
having sex?
Have you ever? Yeah. Have you caught?
I
any
know
of
I'd be
us having
fucking
sex?
pissed if I did.
This episode is brought to you by Manscaped. As usual, our homies over at Manscaped,
Best
just
stuff.
always hooking us up.
They're
hooking
loyal-
you up.
They're loyal to us. We're loyal to them. We have plenty of people contacting us that are competitors of Manscaped. We turn them down because there is no better product. And we are always speaking the truth, and you love authenticity, and Manscaped products are the fucking bomb.
That's right. I just used mine last night. Last night I was hitting the town in Miami, had to get prepared just to look good, you know? So I look at that razor trim right there. I use my Lawnmower 4.0, which is their 4th generation trimmer. You can use it for your balls. You can use it for your taint. You can use it for your chest, your face. I use it for all 4 of those things, in fact.
It is the best thing. I do even the outside of my ears and even it's really good stuff.
So the Lawnmower 4.0, as I'm sure you guys know, great trimmer if you're in need of one. It's got a LED light in it. It's got Manscaped's skin safe technology. So it really does not fucking nick you. Like, I don't ever get nicks if I'm using my lawnmower, which is the best. Wireless charging. Well
That's
worth an
important.
upgrade.
The wireless charging, and also because you take in the shower, it's wet or dry. That's a key because that's convenience. I like that.
And so that comes as a part of the Performance Package 4.0, which includes the great trimmer, the Weed Whacker, which is their ear and nose hair trimmer. They have some great like lotions and products that they include in the Performance Package 4.0 as well.
Carry bag with it.
Yeah, as well as they throw in a carry bag and a t-shirt or a pair of boxers for free. So if you guys are interested in that, head over to manscaped.com. Use our code DaddyIssues20. That gets you 20% off and free shipping on an already great deal, so it's well worth it. But once again, go to visit manscaped.com. Use the code DaddyIssues20, and you will not be sorry.
I have not.
I've never been caught having sex by you guys, so no.
Yeah.
Bryce has been caught having sex by Burke, and it's a great story.
I'm drinking, so you can't tell it.
All right, Bryce and I are drinking that. Well, I mean, I answered the question, basically. Okay, next question for all of us.
Wait. We have to drink.
You can't do anything that's going to be not comfortable for mom. So I don't
need
want
to
you to.
drink too.
So if there's a question that's uncomfortable that could make mom feel uncomfortable,
Then just don't answer.
No, the answer.
Or
but
then
the
just
answer-
drink.
But let me explain something to you. I want to say very clear what I'm telling you. Listen to me. Do you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
By drinking, you sort of like you know the answer. Okay? So just shut up and listen to me. I'm telling you right now, here's the rule. If there's a question that's going to make mom feel uncomfortable, whether I drink or don't drink, don't ask the fucking
Okay,
question.
so the
So
Do you hear me?
ask me, I guess.
No.
I can't just
No,
have
you-
questions for
no.
me and Bryce?
No,
then?
because you're going to know. Then it's going to be.
No.
Well, can I say this question's for me and Bryce?
If anything's about
Can I say
sex, he doesn't ask you, he asks me. How does that make mom uncomfortable?
Okay. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you're the one, the gatekeeper of the questions. You understand what I'm saying? So not make where mom would
like-
feel a little uncomfortable.
I'm like the gatekeeper.
Okay, let's see.
That's another thing.
All of them are sexual.
Can I see the questions? Make them bigger.
So I can't do this one,
Make them bigger. You can just make it.
the highlighted one. You don't have to answer. Just take a sip if you don't want to answer. That's the point of the game. It's supposed to be uncomfortable.
all right.
Okay, next question is, how many people have you slept with? How many people have you had sex with? Bryce, you can start.
I'm debating if I should drink.
Can you make it a little bit larger, please?
Don't read all the questions. I'll
Okay.
use my
I don't
judgment.
have a very exact answer.
Give a ballpark or drink if you don't want it. If you don't want people to know.
I'll give a rough estimate. I know it's over 30.
Whoa. Over 30.
Don't fucking slut shame me, bitch.
Wow.
Should have fucking drank.
Wait, but like how over 30? How much over 30? Like 32 or like 45?
Like under 40.
Okay.
Like under 40.
I would say mine before 2020, it was 3.
One.
After 2020, I'm probably at like 15. No, 11 maybe. No, 15. In that range.
Dad, you can drink.
That answer or just drink.
I
then.
don't think out of respect for
Then
mom,
drink.
I'm
So
going to drink.
drink.
Yeah.
It's decent.
Fair enough.
Don't fucking come in here slut shaming me, man.
Wow, Bryce.
This is a judgment-free zone.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Also,
next one.
That's a good thing. That's cool.
Next one.
It's enough.
Dad, come on. Most public place you've had sex. Bryce, you can start. For me, I guess I'll start. For me, it was just a car.
Oh, you're boring, dude. That's
Okay,
nothing.
then you go, Dad.
Please drink that.
I've tried to have sex.
drink,
I've tried to have sex on a beach once,
I'm gonna
but it was
drink.
so uncomfortable in the sand.
Again,
I
out of
hate
respect
sand.
for my boys and for mom. and for mom.
Wow, no, Dad goes, I'm boring. So
Should
I
I
want to hear
answer
it.
this or no?
This one is very good, by the way.
I really don't want to drink, but I don't want to say mine.
Okay, so then he doesn't want to say it. Now I need to know what it was.
He'll tell you privately.
Just say it. Who cares?
Don't let him pressure you. Seriously, be
It's
your own
like the
fucking
angel
person.
and demon on my shoulder. I'm gonna drink on this one
Good,
because
go for it. You be you.
it's not embarrassing.
You
but
be you slut.
You be you fucking whore.
Jesus Christ, you fat fucking whore.
He got so personal.
I'm joking.
Bryce's eyes.
I had sex in a porta potty once.
That's
Look, see, it's like
that's repulsive.
Disgusting.
Bryce, you have to move
And
out
that's
of our.
not public.
You're moving
But
out of
that's
our
not a public
apartment.
place. That's closed doors.
Porta potty, it's not public.
that's not
public
public.
means like people can see you.
Correct. By the way,
Like people
forget,
can catch you.
forget
like
the question.
no. It was like a bunch of porta potties.
Wait,
Like you were at like a music
it
festival or
wasn't
something.
like-
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god,
No,
you're
no.
so
the door
disgusting.
was locked, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's not public.
Beyond, it's not public, but
That's
number one.
definitely
No,
public.
it's not.
It's not in a
I'm
house.
gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna say,
Car's not public.
yes, it is, because you.
In a parking lot.
People see you walk into a porta potty and walk out of the porta
Let
potty.
me be very clear when I'm gonna say this, this is not a joke. Move the fuck out.
Yeah, Bryce, that's really a problem.
No,
I was
that's
gonna drink whenever you
atrocious.
answer now.
Get mom on the phone for that one. No, for a quick, get mom on the phone.
No,
Don't get
no.
mom on the phone.
Okay, so I guess
Bryce,
What?
that's fucking disgusting.
There's more to the story.
No, there cannot
but
be
I'm
more
not
to
gonna
story.
out anybody. I'm not gonna.
What's
that's
his name?
so disgusting.
That's
Good one, good one.
atrocious. What
Okay,
concert?
so now we'll Lollapalooza.
I'm not saying what concert.
Okay. All right. I have you both beat by far, but that's
Now we need to know.
You also don't.
You have us beat by far. So
don't.
you had sex where people were watching you.
by far possibility beat you guys. No, 100% beat you guys. No question about
Okay,
it.
I've
I'm
had
not
sex
sex.
in worse places that I won't name. And
We're not saying worse. Go ahead. Next
Yeah,
question.
no.
Bryce has had sex in his frat house in college.
worse.
That's way worse.
Yeah, with the door closed.
A porta potty's
By
cleaner
the way,
than your
by the-
fucking
by the- I
room.
have a by the way, Bronson, there's no one in the world that would ever choose to have sex in a porta potty.
I'd rather have sex.
I'd rather have sex
outside.
I'd rather not have
I'd
sex.
rather not have sex.
Correct.
If I went to have sex in a porta potty, I wouldn't be able to get
If
an
I
erection.
got out of jail for 50 years for fucking being imprisoned, and I came out and said you can have sex now, and the only spot was a porta potty, I would go back in jail for another 50 years.
my friends told me it was a rite of passage when I visited them, and they lied.
So disgusting.
Wow, you're an idiot.
All right, so now I have questions that are just for you to answer, and then questions for you to ask us. So I guess I'll go back and forth. We'll do one and one. All right. So questions for Dad. Name your favorite son.
I'm gonna drink.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I knew that was going to get a drink. You have to fill it up to
You have
more,
it's
Dad. You
decent
have
enough.
to
It's
fill
like-
it up
it's
more.
like drinking a beer.
I don't want to get nauseous, honestly. You fat fuck.
I don't want to get nauseous.
Because it's too sweet. I don't like it. I don't want to drink.
So then, answer the questions. Okay, now.
What if I
Dad,
don't
stop.
know that?
Stop. Don't read them. Okay, now a question for you to ask us.
What if I don't know? Is
Here,
my question.
Here, read that question for us to answer. Dad. The highlighted one.
You're gonna make me do that, aren't you? That's not right.
All right, then we can start with this one.
Who
You
was
have
your
to
favorite
ask.
parent?
Go, Bryce.
I'm gonna drink on this one.
I
Doesn't mean
don't want to ask the second question either. That's not right, Bronson.
Okay, so then I won't. We don't. Then we can drink. Okay, you're drinking. You don't want to name your
I
favorite
don't want
parent.
to name. It doesn't mean it's mom. It just means
I get it.
You just don't want to answer.
I get it. Just like the kid thing. Doesn't mean
I'll
it's not-
answer.
Doesn't mean it's not you, Bryce.
I'll answer. Favorite is a hard word because you guys are my favorite in different ways, and you both give different. Like you
Serve
supply different roles, right? But like, I'm trying to think if like, let's say I had to choose between one of you, right? Like, let's say there was a divorce and I had to choose between one of you, I would choose to live with you probably.
Why?
oh, that's a different question.
That
I would live with mom because
no, I would live.
See,
With,
I don't want you to
I would
answer
live with
that
mom.
question 'cause
I don't
it's
know.
not
That's
nice,
hard.
guys.
I would
Don't
live with
answer
mom
that
to take
question.
care of her.
yes,
Okay, we're moving on from this
that's a
question.
different.
then.
That's a very different question.
Okay, so now question for Dad.
I would probably want you to live with mom to take care of her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you would tell us.
I thought this is sad. I don't like talking. It's not. It's not
That's the
nice.
D's phone is gonna hit. That's gonna
Okay.
start crying.
No, it's not nice.
Question
It's
for
not
Dad.
Nice.
Tell me about the night of my conception.
What if I don't remember?
Then you got to
Were you
drink.
hammered?
No.
Also,
no.
can I drink for dads to
Yes.
not hear this story?
Yes.
No, I'm not doing that because I don't want to drink.
I really
You
don't.
don't remember mine or Bryce's?
No.
Oh, so breathy. Was that how it was that night?
I honestly don't remember. I don't remember about. Maybe mom could. We can call mom and she can refresh my recollection, and I can tell you about it.
Okay. That question highlighted. Ask us.
I hope. Have you ever stolen from me?
Nope. The answer is 100% no.
I believe you guys.
Our
What would we steal from
people.
you?
What'd you say?
Money out of your wallet?
I've stolen like Advil out of your drawer.
That's not. No, I never.
Dove bars of soap.
I've stolen a Dove bar soap or like a Lubriderm. I've stolen a moisturizer out of your bathroom.
That's not stolen.
I've never stolen. No,
I wouldn't
'Cause
think
what
you
would
guys
we
would.
steal?
What?
Right.
Why would
Money's
you
the
need
only
there
thing
would be
you
no
can
reason to steal. But someone asked this on our Instagram.
No problem.
Well, if we ever needed money, we would just say, hey, can I get $20? And you'd be like,
I
sure.
Venmo it to you. Yeah.
Okay, question for us to ask you.
Wait, mom is back. I can answer about the conception thing.
Question for us to ask you. Has there ever been a time where you knew that you did something like parenting wise that you shouldn't have done, but you did it? And so you, was there ever a regret that you made parenting us?
But you like had to eat it.
Oh, he's drinking. That's interesting.
Yeah, we had you.
Because I'm sure as parents, there's sometimes where you do something and then the next day you're like, fuck, I shouldn't have done that.
I have plenty of times
Right.
I regret things that I've done as.
But I just mean was there one thing where you were trying to be a good parent to us and I don't mean like a mistake on your end. You know what I mean? Like I lied to you and you did something to reprimand me and then you were like I shouldn't have handled it that way. That's what I'm saying. Not like a mistake you've made in your life. You know what I mean?
No,
I mean like a specific parenting move.
But yeah, there's things.
You were too hard on a punishment, and you were like,
Or like something
I can't go back
backfired.
now.
Right,
Yeah.
something
Nothing
backfired.
You just feel bad. Like there's things weren't there things that if you've come talking about you didn't like this or Burke didn't like or Bryce didn't like, and I apologize and realize I'm wrong, whatever. And you feel bad because you want to be the best parent you could be. And yeah, there are things there's more than one where I've had conversations with mom where you guys might have felt more comfortable talking to mom about it, that you didn't like the way I acted or this or that, or you thought I was being unfair. And then sometimes I agree, sometimes I disagree, but I've come and apologized to you guys as my boys, and I feel bad about it. Yeah, so there's more than one.
Okay. Yeah.
There's definitely many more than one time where I feel that I could have handled things a little bit better as a parent to each of you guys.
All right, a question for you to ask us that's highlighted.
Oh, I hope the answer.
Read it.
Have you ever had sex in my room? I really hope.
I'm going to start, and I'm going to say no.
Me neither.
Is that the
truth?
Are you
Yes.
sure? I don't know if that's the truth for
I
you,
believe
Bryce.
Yes, it is 100%.
Okay,
the
it's the truth for me too.
Good.
I would not be able to have sex in your room.
It's the truth for me
Fucking kill
too.
you guys. I would fucking kill you guys.
Bryce has had sex in other rooms in this house that I know,
That's
but not
okay.
your room.
That's okay. Scratching my back.
Scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
A little lower. A little higher. Okay.
Let's see, do I have any more? Okay, question for you. I'll ask it and then Bryce will ask it. Have I been more successful or less successful than you thought I would be at this point? As a 25-year-old man.
I think you are more.
Or just right on track.
I think you are. I think you're more successful. Like you're
Can
on the
you
right.
mute your phone? I can
Well,
hear it
sorry,
vibrating.
okay. You are doing exactly, if not more than you should be at the point you're at in your life at 25. So I'm proud of you, and same with you, Bryce. I tell mom all the time, I think all our boys are exactly what they should be doing. They're in a good part of their life, and if they should be between 1 to 10 on what they're doing, they're at the top of their game right now for their position in life. So mom and I are very proud, and yeah, I'm very happy with where you guys are at.
Okay, I don't think I don't have many more. The only one that I haven't asked is, have you ever had a threesome? That applies to any of us. That's way too silent. Oh no.
I have not.
I have not.
Oh
That
no,
is-
I'm not saying
that
anything.
is not.
No, I have not.
That is not.
Oh my God, Dad's blushing. Oh fuck,
not.
I don't like this.
What? I'm not saying anything. I didn't. No, I have not.
So your answer is no.
no.
Okay, my answer is 100% no.
Mine's no.
That
I
seems-
100% no. I'll never ever have a threesome.
No, I don't want to have a threesome. That seems like way too much fucking attention that I have to pay.
Okay.
Like one person is already
A lot.
yeah, it is. It's like to have to pay
All
attention to two people.
All right.
I have a question for Dad.
Yeah,
If one of your sons,
talk into the mic.
if one of your sons were to be gay, who would you think the son would be gay?
Oh, interesting.
Is. Or is that weird?
He's gonna answer me, but let's see what he says.
Well, that's like a stupid thing because I know none of you are.
But if you growing up, if you thought one of us had to be gay,
or if you just choose one, who's the most gay?
I don't.
Or
know.
you don't then drink if you don't want to answer.
No, that did not count. That was an empty glass.
Yeah, that doesn't count at all.
It's enough. I'm done with the game, and you're not part of the question. Those are not part of the questions. Next game.
That is.
You don't get to make questions.
That is all the questions.
All right,
I have,
that was
though.
fun. That wasn't so bad.
That was
That wasn't so bad.
That was interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. See you guys.
Close this up. So close it up. The bottle.
Oh, that was disgusting.
All right. Let's do some fatherly advice. We've gotten a lot since our last episode. We've gotten a lot of submissions.
Interesting.
A lot of submissions for advice from people asking for their advice in certain situations. So we can do that.
Okay. Do that. Well, very good transition. So we could do it. Move your Diet Coke. I got to check on Mom though because she got mad at me in my last advice.
Oh, what'd you say?
Mom and Dad.
Mom got
We're in a whole fight.
No fight. That's not true. Fight.
It was a fight. You guys were yelling at each other.
No, you were at breakfast with
Yes, exactly.
What was this about?
Mom strongly disagreed with Dad's advice that he gave to Marissa last episode.
Who's Marissa?
You didn't listen to last episode.
No.
Okay, I'm not going into the whole thing. Just listen.
We're not going to do it then, right?
But Dad got
Okay, so give your advice. It's fatherly advice. It's not parental advice.
right, but also we're going to do new situations because Marissa hasn't given us an update. She just said that she's going to talk to the guy, and we're waiting for an update from Marissa. But let's go to some other ones. Ross wanted me to call him.
Who's Ross?
Ross from Miami.
Oh, okay.
Wanted me to call him because he was like, I need some advice. So maybe we'll do one and then we'll see if he answers his phone. All right, let's see. I have Cade.
Ross has a dad.
Yeah, but he's Ross is a
very close to
Patreon
them.
member and he wanted Dad's advice. Let's see. I'm going to bring up Cade was the next in line. So Cade said, my name is Cade and I'm almost 25 years old. I've been dating my girlfriend for over 4 years now and she just turned 23. We have been together since my junior year of college and now my entire professional career. A little over 2 years ago, I moved into her family's house until I could get started in my career, and after 6 months, I moved a few miles away into an apartment. She quickly followed, and now we've been living together for almost 2 years. She's still in college and graduates in December, so of course we have discussed marriage. I've recently run into a few issues with this idea and wanted to run it past you. Hopefully she's not listening, Cade. I work long days
Should have changed the name.
Maybe you did. I work long days on the road, and then I typically get home, clean, run errands, cook dinner, and even clean up after dinner. Rinse and repeat.
Schmuck.
When she doesn't have clinicals, she typically wakes up around 9, does some schoolwork, meets up with friends to study, and then does some more schoolwork. I'm obviously feeling like the relationship is one-sided, with me having the job, paying for everything, and always being the one to take care of the place and cook. I've spoken with her about this, but she's under the impression that when she helps clean on a weekend, that we are even, and her job is currently school. She is a fantastic girl who is super kind and willing to help anyone. She just has poor work ethic, and it's put stress in our relationship. Our love for each other is not the question. I'm just struggling with the idea of taking care of everything, even when she graduates school. Do you have any relationship advice, or should I prepare myself to make a tough decision? He knows the answer already. He said it.
No.
Sorry
No.
to say it, Cade.
No.
Yep.
I think I changed my answer from one we talked about briefly.
Okay, so what's your advice?
You said she finishes school in December. That's a month away, a month and a half away. I think that considering that she is in school right now and she's a little bit younger than you and she's putting a lot of time and effort into her studies, wait till after the new year to see if things change when school ends. If she starts contributing more to the household and making you feel more like an equal in a partnership and maintaining the roles of the relationship, then things work out great. If not, then I got to tell you, it's not going to get better when you get married. They're not going to change when you get married. They get more comfortable when you get married. And if it continues like this for the next 3, 4, 5, 6 months, then my advice is don't continue it.
Yeah. I mean, right. December is when she ends, so you might as well wait and see.
February 1st.
No, give it 6 months at that
But
point.
I also, look, I'm of the mindset, well, one, people are who they are.
But
People
that's not
can-
necessarily you can
people
grow.
can- No, but
you
people
mature
can change
a lot
a
when you
little.
graduate
You
college.
do
Those
mature.
6 months you
Yes.
start working, you mature a lot.
That's true, but also if he he's brought this up to her and things haven't
But
changed.
school's a priority right now. She's
also
in school.
21.
She's in
Right, but
school.
if it's important to him and he told her and she still was like,
I get it. She might not be able to handle both school and the other stuff. Give it time for school to fucking end. There's no downside. You've been there for a couple of years. There's literally no fucking. You need to, Kate, get back to us in 6 months from now. It's premature.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
It's premature for us to make a conclusory statement on what you should or should not do at this point. If it doesn't change in 6 months after school's finished and you're back in and you both are in somewhat of a realistic world, then I got to tell you, then move on. Otherwise, you have to accept the fact that you're going to be 98% of it. And I got to tell you, that's not healthy in a relationship. Life in a relationship, being with someone for life is a long time, and it's going to cause a lot of resentment. I guarantee it.
I think that once someone is having, this is my opinion, but once doubts have been put in that someone's head in a relationship, the relationship's over.
Okay. And
Once someone's thinking, should I do this? Is this worth it? Should I continue?
Okay.
Relationship's over.
Okay.
Because I felt that way.
but different.
Every time I've been in a relationship, I feel that way. I ignore it. I push it aside. I continue on for 4 more months. But I always know once that thought's in your head, the
So you
relationship's
think
over.
Mom and I, if we ever have certain stupid thoughts, say the relationship's over? No, that would.
In the beginning phases,
Also,
yes,
in the-
Dad.
no,
But
also if
not
you're-
once you're married 30 years.
But
That's
they
a different
both, but
story.
they both could be. Sorry, Bryce. Go ahead.
I was going to say, she's going through a lot of life changes coming up soon. If she remains the same after all those changes, then that's her as a
Fair
person.
enough.
If she matures through the changes, then she.
Right, look
was
how
just
far you've
immature.
come in the past 6 months. Seriously,
Oh,
right?
I mean, yeah, but like
I don't know.
you
The
just-
fact that he said,
Let him
should I
finish.
make the tough
Let him
decision?
finish. Let him finish.
Well, he's not going to say all this stuff and then should I stay with her or should I talk to her again? Like that's the only. It's either stay or not stay. Those are the
I
only
guess
two
you got to
decisions.
wait, Cade. I guess you
I
got
don't
to
think
wait.
he really. I don't think he's like, if this keeps happening,
I hate her,
I-
got
I
that
hate
one
her.
out.
Right.
He said he
He's
loves
just-
her to death.
Right. So here's the thing.
You can love someone and they're not right for you.
But there's a difference though. You have to ask yourself. Okay. There's a couple things. Number one is they're very young. They're young. She's still in school. Okay, and she's living with him, and she's still in school. So there's a lot of growth there. Secondly, you have to put the weight on things. For example, when you haven't had many. It's not negative, but you haven't had many really long, nice, good relationships, right?
Every relationship of mine have been long. I've never had a short
No, you've
relationship.
only had like 2 real relationsents.
Yeah, but at 25,
Well, no,
how many people have had 2 multi-year relationships?
No, but what I'm saying is, so when you have first of all, if you really love the person, even with having doubts and things that might bother you, you have to weigh them. So you can't make it just draw a conclusion to say, oh, if you have doubts, it's never going to work. I think that there's a lot of factors. She might be a very person that gets stressed when it comes time to exams or with studying because she might want to get straight A's or who knows what the deal is. It's premature.
Yes,
One thing,
I agree.
if they are 25 and they're both working and she's doing nothing, he's doing it all, but they both come home at 6 o'clock or whatever, and he's sitting there doing everything, and he could say, I like that. There's some men that like that role. There's some men that don't like that role. But the difference is this. One advice that is constant, that is true constant, is that you have to decide before you make a decision to end it or not end it, if you can live with that person and accept that person for who they are, meaning you, assuming worst case scenario, they don't change. Because people do change, but not drastically. They improve themselves, right? So you have to ask yourself, Cade, once she finishes school and months have gone by, and if it still continues, then you have to ask yourself truly, because to be fair to both of you, can you accept it? Because if you can't accept it and it's going to constantly gnaw at you and sort of like poke at you, it will 110% cause resentment. You'll be unhappy. You will end up in divorce and the relationship will not work. That I can promise you. That's a given. So it's premature. Give it time.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree.
I also.
Excuse me.
Oh, I think it also matters if he said she's like studying a lot. If she was out partying and then not doing
Correct.
anything, or her grades were terrible and she wasn't trying in school, she was just lazy.
Just lazy ass. Correct.
Very
I
big
agree.
difference. But if
I
she's
agree.
studying and she's doing like all the shit that she
And
needs
that's
to
her job.
do,
She said
yeah,
that's her job. He acknowledged
It's a
that. He said
full-time-
that's her. Right now, she perceives as good. Like, for example, you boys were in college and said, you don't have to work. I got your money. Your job is to get good grades. That's your job.
I think that's annoying in a relationship, but I don't think that's breaking.
Not at 23 years old.
yeah,
How is that
I
annoying
would-
at 23? You're 23
No,
in
because
school.
it's like you want your girlfriend to do
But
something.
it's also annoying if you're working all day and then you have to come home, you have to cook, you have to clean, you have to do. It's annoying.
Maybe she-
No matter
but-
what, it's
okay,
annoying.
but maybe
Even if it's
she-
justified, it's annoying.
Maybe she's studying all day. Maybe I get it.
But he's also working all
as
day.
much as he
I get it.
Right. Why is he's working? He's not just
Someone
sitting around.
unfortunately in the relationship. So I agree. I personally would never fucking do that. Me as a guy, I wouldn't sit there and fucking say I'm gonna cook, clean, do all that stuff. That's just me. But some people don't have a problem with it. That would bother me. So you have to ask yourself what bothers you, because
Or what do you want in life? Like if you're fine with that situation in your life,
we're
then
saying the same
accept it.
thing. We're saying the
Right.
same. That's
Yeah.
what I meant. I mean, like, you have to be okay with it.
Right, totally.
Yeah. But it's premature. Come back to us in about 5-6 months.
Agreed. Dad, did you know that stress causes hair loss?
I 100% did and do.
Did and do. Oh, so you still do. Okay.
I know it. Yes, absolutely.
Well, we're living in very stressful times, as I'm sure you guys are aware listening to the podcast. Maybe this podcast even causes you stress.
No, I think it relieves stress, but that's okay.
COVID, Biden, politics, Trump, the economy. 84% of adults in the past recent times have reported feeling stress, which is causing people of all ages and backgrounds to experience a form of hair loss, because that can happen.
By the way, men and women, just so you know.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
And so that's why this show is sponsored by DS Laboratories, which is a leading company in hair care, which has formulated a nutritional supplement that specifically targets hair loss and thinning hair due to stress. So their product Revita SOD is an antioxidant tablet that is formulated with all the body's necessary nutrients and ingredients required to sustain a healthy head of hair, as well as provide support for your skin and nails. It's formulated with premium ingredients such as ashwagandha and superoxide dimutase, very fancy, which are clinically proven to combat stress-induced hair loss. And the best part is you only need to take one tablet a day, and you can see results in as little as 90 days, which is unlike any other supplement brand that often you have to take multiple tablets a day.
And let me tell you something. So, you sit there like, oh, I think I'm getting a cold. I'm going to take vitamin C, or I need vitamin D, and you take these tablets. I understand that. But, for men and also women, your appearance and hair is very important to you, how you look.
Oh my God, yeah.
So it's not just, you got to be very careful. Like, I like to be precautionary and take care of problems before they're problems. So it's a good thing to take this supplement. It's one more thing to add to your daily regimen to strengthen your existing hair, prevent any hair loss of your existing hair, to help grow and so forth. It's very, very important that you do this. If you're like Bronson and I, and you're proactive to take care of yourself, this is something that I think you should take. It's enjoyable. It's one more thing to add to it. And I don't know.
Keep yourself healthy and looking good.
I wouldn't want to lose my hair. I love my hair. I have a good thing. I'm 54. I have a good head of hair. I don't want to lose my hair.
And so right now you can get Revita SOD for 15% off on your first order with our code DADDY15. That's DADDY 15. That's our unique code that you can bring to their website. And that doesn't apply to just Revita SOD. That applies to all the products on their website. So they have a whole arrangement of other products. If you're not just a supplement person, that's not your thing. They have shampoos, they have lotions,
many
they have
ways to
conditioners,
correct. Yep.
all formulated to help you look and feel the best that you can be.
And remember, Bronson, that's just today. If you don't take care of it now and start now, in 10 years from now, you have a problem.
Oh yeah, you guys know I've been stressing about that a little bit as I'm
But you have a good head.
gaining. Right, but you got to be proactive.
You got to be. That's my point. Exactly.
And so their serums are recommended by top dermatologists around the world. They have over 10,000 positive reviews on their products, and they help anyone that suffers with any type of hair loss, whether it's genetic, hormonal, dietary, or others. So put the stress behind you and start looking forward to your best hair days. Visit DS Laboratories right now. Use our code DADDY15 for 15% off.
And you'll get hair that looks like ours.
Hopefully. I agree.
Well, that was an easy one.
Yeah.
You have a complicated one?
I don't know. Should we call Ross? He's a
if you can
Patreon member.
See if you can get him on the phone.
Let's see if he answers. He was ready for it. He was writing. We were at the bar last night, and he was writing down what he want, like his situation on his. On it, we were drunk in Lost Boy. He's in the corner writing in his notes app.
He's such a fool. It's connected to your phone?
Yeah,
Oh,
Bluetooth.
that's sick. Oh, I can't hear it though.
Oh, he can't hear it.
Oh, I'll do this. If he answers, we'll see. Ross,
Hello?
can you hear us?
Yeah.
You're on the pod, dude.
I'm on?
Yep.
How are you, Ross? How you doing, buddy? This is John.
Good, good. How you doing, John?
Yo, what's up, you bitch?
Huh? I couldn't hear that part.
Bryce just said, "What's up, bitch?" All right, so Ross, we were out last night, and you said that you needed some advice, or you had a situation that you wanted to bring up to John and get his take on?
Yes.
All right, so the floor is yours, dude.
All right, I wrote it down. So.
No problem. Go into your phone. I heard you took notes yesterday in the bar.
Yes, I had to write it down. If not, I was going to forget.
No,
Ross also hooked me up last night. We were at Lost Boy, and one of the waitresses there was like chatting me up. We were talking, and then she disappeared. We were like connecting fully. She disappeared, and then we were all leaving the bar, and Ross stayed back like 20 minutes to get her Instagram for me. So he's a true homie.
That was nice.
Yeah, I had to step up. All right, so here's my my question or situation. So your girlfriend is cool in quotation points with you going out, but then the next day she gives you the cold shoulder. Like she says she wants to hang out with you the day after, but when you're there, she's like ignoring you a little or not giving you the same attention she would if you didn't go out. You know what I mean?
Yep, I'm listening.
So, what would you guys say? Like, what would you think, John? Because that happens when she doesn't go out with me. It happens every time the day after.
Okay, that's pretty easy.
Yeah, that's very easy. You go first.
Okay. So women are, sorry for saying this, but women are a little bit of a mind fuck when they play these games. With
His girlfriend might listen to this.
I don't care. So my wife is listening. Your mother. women like to play a little mind fuck and let the men give men enough rope just to hang themselves. That's just the way women are. So when she tells you she's okay with you going out with the friends, she's really not okay with you guys going out with the friends. That's without her. That's the rest. So she's playing a game. So she wants you to say, when you say, hey, hon, can I go out with the guys Friday night? And she's like, sure, do what you want. No problem. You're your own person. You can have fun. She wants you to say, no, I don't want to go out with the guys. I want either you to come or I want to be with you. That's
right. I think most of the time that's what she wants.
Correct. So the bigger question is the following. If you're saying, hey, I want to go out with my guy friends on Friday or Saturday night and I don't want to go out with my girlfriend because I'd rather have a better time with friends and I enjoy myself better, then I think that says a lot about the relationship. Maybe you're not in the same position where she is in the relationship, because you should really, I think, at this point in your life, if you are so into the girl, you should probably want to be with the girl all the time. That means even with your friends. So, if, for example, if you say we're going to watch football and she's like, I don't want to do that, that's a different story. But if you're going out in the bars Thursday, Friday, or Saturday night, and you're going to these places where there's a bunch of single girls and single guys, and she's not with you, and you want to go out with your buddies doing that to hang out and drink, then I don't think your relationship is as strong as you guys think your relationship is.
Interesting.
They have dated for, correct me, Ross, 7-8 years, so it's not a brand new relationship.
But then, so that even goes firmer to my position. I think that if you are dating someone 7 years that long, and you want to go hang out with your homeboys on a Friday night and go to a bar, and you're not missing your girlfriend, you're leaving her on the weekend after for that night, then I don't think your relationship is really where it should be or what you think it is.
I agree with you a little bit, but also like that could just be their relationship. Like there are some girls that don't like there are some relationships where like some people like doing things independently. But the problem is she gets pissed at him after. That's the problem. It's not like he's saying I'm going to go play golf, or I'm going to martial arts, I'm going to go do this, smoke cigars with some guys. You're going out on Friday night to these bars. Everyone else is single. We're all going out to meet.
I get it. But also, like her friends are there. She can come.
Her friends are usually there.
He invites her. He invites her. She's welcome to come, and she knows that. She just might not want to go out.
Yeah, she just usually says, I'm tired from her day because she's been studying for like a CPA exam. So she's tired, and then she feels bad that she wants to like make me stay at home. So I go, and then I get this reaction the day after the fact that she told me that it was cool.
Okay,
I honestly think that's just the way it is. That's what relationships are. That's just relationships.
No. Listen here. Okay, I think relationships are compromise. Okay, and you have to, and also in order for couples to stay together, because it's a long time, right? You have to have not only compromise, you also have certain commonality and interests and want to do similar things as well. Doesn't mean you can't have your own things. But if you're going to a bar on a Friday night where it's all single people and she doesn't want to go, she might have to suck it up and go if she wants to be with you, because you might say, look, I don't want to stay home on Friday night. I want to go out. So I understand she's going through a tough time with studying for the CPA exam, But that's only been the past couple of months. How has it been prior to that, before the CPA exam started?
Well, before the CPA exam, we wouldn't have this problem because she would go out with me.
Okay.
So it might be like it might be a situational thing at the moment.
Right. So when
Right. Like,
She's
I'm getting
tired,
this now
and I think
because
Bronson's right here.
Wow.
Girls get annoyed if
Girls
they'll
get
be
annoyed.
passive aggressive, and they're not gonna be like, no, you can't, because they don't want to be controlling. But they're gonna say go, and then they're gonna get
no,
mad
but
at
they're
you later.
controlling. It's test to test.
But that is just relationships.
That's just
like
what it
that's just
is.
part of being a boyfriend. Is you kind of have to accept that your girl is going to get mad at you or annoyed at you when you do things that she doesn't really want you to do. But that's just part of being. You either give in and be a bitch, or you just accept the annoyance,
or you compromise. Let me ask a question, Ross. Do you speak to her the next day about her giving you the cold shoulder?
Yeah, I asked her why she's acting like different with me. If she told me, she gave me the go ahead,
And she says,
and she says, "Oh, because I don't know. I feel like I'm like with the night before. Like it's like if I see you after you go out, it's like I don't know you." I'm like, "What do you mean? You know exactly who I am. It's just because I went out and you didn't." But I
Why-
invited her.
is she
Just
saying
said
because
no.
you come back drinking or drunk or whatever? Is that why she's saying that, or no?
I have no idea. I mean, I like to drink. I like to have fun, but I personally, I don't think I do anything to abuse the fact that she says yes. You know, like if she says yes, I'm not going to take advantage and do something stupid. I feel like I'm responsible in that way.
So what about when is the CPA exam? When does that end?
Oh man, another 6 months, I'd
Wow.
say.
Okay.
yikes.
So
You're fucked.
no. So Ross, maybe there's a compromise. First of all, maybe see if you can sit down and talk to her. Maybe not the next day when it's very fresh, but maybe like in the middle of the week, one evening, you talk. Say, look, I want to talk to this because I care about you. I love you. We've been together a long time. I support your hard work and what you're doing, and I want you to know that. But I also would like you to come with me and do these things. I'm not the one studying for the exam, so I want to go out. I work during the week. I want to go out on the weekends. And maybe talk to her after a couple of days have passed since that Friday or Saturday. So the cooling period has died down, so to speak. Okay. And then you talk to her and see if you can get a little bit deeper in the conversation. So they ask what really bothers you. And of course, you can acknowledge, understand that if she's home and the person she loves and cares about is going out to the bars with the single friends, you can understand if it was reversed that anybody would feel annoyed, insecure about it, questioning why. Why doesn't the person want to be home with me and just hang out and watch TV? Why are they going out with all the single friends to the bars that are all happening? So you can understand why she feels that way. So I think you need to listen to her and validate that, and then it comes some sort of compromise. Maybe she can.
That's what I was gonna say. There
Maybe
needs to
she
be
comes out
compromise.
with you twice a week,
And you stay in.
twice a month, and the other 2 months you go for a nice dinner and you guys or watch a movie and relax and do
Right.
that.
I think that's the
and that's
answer.
a compromise.
I will say, in Ross's defense, most of the times that he comes over to go out with us, he's coming from dinner with her.
I know, but isn't it weird? But imagine Mom and I. Okay, imagine
I'd be annoyed at that.
Wait, we're married. I know we're married, but imagine you're dating someone for 5, 6, 7 years, and we go to dinner on a Friday night, and then I say to my girlfriend, "All right, I'll see you later. I'm going out with the guys."
Yeah, I'm gonna
It's a
leave you and do
weird-
my own thing now.
No, it's
weird,
more like,
yeah.
come with us. I want you to come out.
Again, if she says no,
And if she says no, then sometimes you got to suck it up. You say,
stay
all right, let's
and
go home.
support.
There's so many times with my ex that I would just like be like, if she wants to go home. Okay, the night's over. She wants to go home, and it's okay. You just have to accept it. And then other times, I would feel like, no, you know what? I want to stay. Let's stay. And she would be like,
Correct.
okay, I'll power through.
Right, Ross. I think you need to talk to her. I think you're at the age where you're mature enough. You've been with her for 7 years. I think you need to talk to her about it deeper, and you guys need to come to some sort of understanding, because you have to understand where she's coming from, which she has a lot of valid points to, and it is weird. Like, go to dinner with your girlfriend and then say, okay, I'll see you tonight when you get home at 1 a.m. That's a weird thing. So what you do is sometimes you stay home with her and you hang out and you make it an early night, and then you say, okay, whatever her name is, you say, but in those other times, I want you to come out with me, and I need you to push through it. And instead of staying out till 1 or 2, we'll stay out to 12, and it's a compromise. Because the bottom line is, if she's your significant other and the one you care about, supposed to be your best friend, then that's the back you always have to have over your homeboys going out who are single. Because I guarantee
Agreed.
when every
Agreed.
one of these guys get girlfriends, when they're ready for it, they're going out with their girlfriend, dude. So you're not wrong. She's not wrong. You just need to understand where each one's coming from and be a little more compromised and understanding and figure out a plan, because you do love her. She loves you. If she didn't love you, she wouldn't be annoyed. You know, and if you didn't love her, You wouldn't be asking.
You would just be
prom.
like, I don't fucking care. I'm going to keep going out.
You wouldn't be asking his prom to try to get the right advice so you can figure this out because you care about her. So you both have the same goals in mind, but just talk and communicate with each other a little bit more.
Right. No, for sure. I'm definitely going to have that conversation that midweek for sure.
And keep us posted.
Have a conversation the day after, but that never works for me.
You can't have the important conversation when the heat is up.
Hell no.
You need to let things cool down.
Right. Her walls are usually up, and I've only talked to her today for like 5 minutes, and I can tell there's tension because we went out last night, and I texted her today, and it's been kind of dry. So yeah.
So
you gotta let it settle.
So you got to let it settle, right? You can't do it when you both are in an elevated state of mind, right? The balls will go up. You'll get defensive. It'll turn out to be negative. It won't be a good thing. What I would do is just send her a text or call her, let her know you love her, let her know you support, that you're there, that you're thinking about her. Say, I'm thinking about you. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow, whatever it is. Love her. Give her a sense of security. So even though she's a little bit annoyed, she still knows that you're thinking of her and love her. And then in like a day or two, sit down and say, look, hon, I want to talk to you. It's not a fight. I just want to talk to you because I care about you and you care about me and we have the same goals in mind. I want to work through this and what can we do? And here's what I thought. And tell her what I said.
And you have to call her hun when you do it too.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm not going to see Ross for like the next 6 months.
You have to sit her down. All right, hun.
Now listen, fuck these boys. Don't listen to these schmucks. But Ross, the minute these guys get girlfriends, they're going to be hanging with their girlfriends. So make sure you hang with your girlfriend. That's the most important thing right now.
Yeah, no, for sure. No, but what I want is I want her to come out with us.
So you'll do it. You guys will do it. Compromise.
If you compromise for her a little bit once in a while, she'll compromise for you a little bit.
Correct.
So that's what you do.
Correct.
It's a give and take. And if you keep compromising for her and she doesn't compromise
Then
for
you have a different
then
issue.
it's right. Exactly.
Correct.
Right.
Because everybody in a relationship has a right to be happy. Everybody. Period. And if one person's not happy in a relationship, move the fuck on. Life's too short.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, Ross.
All right, brother.
All right. Thank you, guys.
We hope we helped.
All right. Sounds good.
We'll see. Bryce and I will see you next weekend probably.
See you, bitch.
Later. Bye-bye. Bye.
Later.
Bye.
Hysterical. Well, I hope she never listens to this. Otherwise, she's gonna hate
Why?
me.
Nothing wrong. No.
I don't think that's a problem.
Not at all.
I don't think that's a problem.
She never liked you to begin with, Bryce.
All right, so let's do a cancel court because I have a good one.
And then we got to end it.
Right. No. So I'm gonna bring up the cancel court. I want to get your initial reaction, and then we'll save the discussion for the Patreon episode because I think you'll be triggered.
Make you buy.
So let's play
nice.
a little.
Very smart.
Play a little cancel court.
Yeah. Dr. Seuss, Mr. Potato Head. What's next, Barbie? Cancel. What does that mean?
Don't read the headline.
Crazy. Yeah.
Dad's hammered.
How much more can I take?
Such an idiot.
handle it.
I'll drive.
It's the beginning of the end.
Okay, before I go into this, I also do want to talk about another thing which we'll talk about on the Patreon, and it just reminded me because I saw the headline right here. We got to talk about the Alec Baldwin situation in the Patreon.
Wow, fucked
right?
up. So
We
crazy.
got to talk about that. But
And that tweet.
right, so
That
let's
was
save it all.
crazy.
Let's
Crazy.
Fucking crazy.
I just wanted to bring it up so we don't forget
No,
because I
that's
just saw the
crazy,
headline.
right?
When I
send it
sent
to
that
us?
to you, you were like, wow.
That's some crazy shit.
Okay,
You're going to
so
want to hear that, guys. It's worth every penny.
This week, you know what's being canceled, and for hilarious reasons. So I'm just gonna bring it up and then we'll talk about it.
Give me a hint. I want to try and guess.
He's going to say it. No hint.
What's the like holiday that's coming up?
Halloween's being
Halloween.
canceled?
Oh,
You know
fuck
what?
these.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Catch you next time.
Please subscribe. $10.99.
It's actually $5 a month.
Wow.
So I'll just
Halloween?
I'll read you this first
Who
paragraph.
wants to fucking
So-
cancel this shit?
Seattle
Oh,
Elementary
Seattle,
School
of course.
has canceled its annual Halloween parade, saying it, quote, marginalizes students of color who do not celebrate the holiday. The decision to cancel the pumpkin parade, where students dress up in Halloween costumes, came from the racial equality team at Benjamin Franklin Day Elementary School after 5 years of discussion.
Wow, 5 years of
So we
discussion. You don't want to send your kid to any school that they're discussing that for 5 fucking years.
5 years.
Fucking morons.
So they go into reasons why. Like, why do you think it's canceled? Why do you think they would cancel Halloween? Like, what is triggering about
I
Halloween?
mean, if someone shows up in blackface, that's like the only way you can cancel.
You think a 6-year-old is showing up? Wait, let's just pause on that face. And Patreon. So you know
Well,
what?
I thought that, but I wouldn't say that. Even I know how to say that.
We're over an hour. This was a great episode. This is our first year episode. We have a lot more to talk about. We've got to talk about Alec Baldwin. We're going to talk about this. I want to talk about what they're calling the Great Resignation, which I think is a really important thing to talk about. We have all these topics, which we're gonna be sitting here for another hour and talking. So if you guys want to listen to that, head over to patreon.com/daddyissuespod. The link is in the bio for this. I knew you were gonna do something. And come hang out with us for another hour. You get 4 bonus episodes a month for $5 a month. And
just do it.
Yeah, just fucking do it.
It's one less beer a month. That's literally what it is.
$5 for a beer. Where are you getting your fucking beers?
Wow.
The beer store. The $5 beer store.
The $4.99 beer
All
store.
right, guys. Before we
The $1 beer store.
before we wrap this one
my
up,
joke and repeated it.
it made it worse.
I made it better.
Before we wrap this up, just wanted to say again, thank you guys so much for your support for a year. We literally do it for you guys at this point. We love it. And we love you guys.
We love you guys. Thank you very, very, very much from the bottom of my heart. This has been priceless, and what a great journey. And we look forward to many more years and many
100%.
many more podcasts together.
And if you want to keep listening to the episode, it's coming out. This is out on Monday. The next hour is going to be out on Wednesday. So Patreon people will be back with you in a couple days.
Love you guys.
Love you too, Dad.
Bring us home. You're joking, right?
Well, I'm trying to be hopeful. I'm trying to be optimistic about that.
Well, I guess you're too young to be a little pessimistic like me.
The fucking things I see out there, people are stupid.